Seconds here before I got to do my next uh, handstand routine. And you can see here the first exercise on my workout is handstand routine. It's 15 minutes. It doesn't actually have you do sets. It's just trying to get better at the handstand. I can't do a handstand. I can't. Mentally, I cannot. And I think the problem is it's the fear. I guess I'm afraid. I hate to admit it. It's a fear of falling over backwards. I don't know. It feels like a long way to fall. I feel like if I could just get into a gym, where they have the big, calisthenics mats, or I could fall a few times and just kind of get it out of my head, get that feeling of stability, understand where my balance sits, I could probably do it. That said, I cannot. I don't know where I would even go to do that. It's just, it's just one of those things. I cannot figure out where I'm supposed, how to get this down. So I'm a little, I don't know, what do you call it? Shell shocked? No, I've never fallen. So I can't even say I'm shell shocked. I just have never in my life been able to do a handstand. And my equilibrium goes wonky when I'm upside down, mostly because I think I'm just not used to it. So I'm doing a bunch of supported, protected, kind of trying to get myself to the feeling that I can support myself on my hands. And honestly, I think I could for at least a little bit. Because I can do, I don't know, I know I could do it for a short time. If I had somebody who could catch my legs or something where I could just know that I can go up and hold for a second or two or three or four or five, whatever it is I could. But anyway, I've done a couple of sets currently. In fact, I have to log my second one, and I got to go do. Now, I've done up to 80 seconds on my upside down box. So basically, what I'm calling it, my upside down box. But it's not a it's not a handstand, right? I mean, I'm just got my feet up on the box and I'm my head on the ground and I'm hoping I'm kind of straight. I'm trying to get myself as straight as possible. I try to get it to where I feel like if I could just lift my leg up, I'd be able to stay. But I still feel like I'm going to fall over backwards. And a lot of times I don't even think I'm that straight. I'm trying to get to, at least this with my upper body, which is upside down. But I think I'm mostly like this because as soon as I start getting to about here, I start going, oh no, I'm gonna fall over. And I can tell because a lot of weight is still on my leg. And I'm trying to get it to where I feel like my leg is not supporting that much weight. This way I can think, well, maybe I can lift my leg now. So each time it's just a little bit more trying to push forward, give myself that confidence that I can go maybe when my leg is not on the ground. Because it's really, once that leg's got enough weight going away from it, in theory I should be able to. But I don't even like to have my top leg go over. So in other words, if I have one leg go over this way, because you see people go with they have the legs come up and they have one basically their split leg, um, and then they bring it back up to stable, which kind of makes sense, right? Because you're offset, offset. Um, so if I could get that other leg to go over, maybe it might bring me up, and then I could bring them both up. But I'm not there yet. Hey, Crossbow, how you doing? Okay, so let's go ahead and do my next set of this. I've already done about 10 minutes of it, and then I will move on to the actual other exercises that I'm doing. So we'll be one thing at a time here. You can see my current state of inability to do a handstand. Hope I have I kind of been recording my my handstands, my attempts at handstands. And after about 30 seconds, like that, I'm done. So even if I could do a handstand, I probably couldn't do one for more than 15 seconds or so, because it is total weight. But yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm determined. I'm gonna get there. It's pretty much my standard back and bicep, huh? Yeah, that's a good combo. That's a pretty standard combo. What did I do? 30? Oh yeah, 33. Okay. Oh, my head's getting chopped off here. Okay. Okay, so I think I've got maybe one more set of those. I've been getting in about 4 sets. See, with the handstand routine, they say just give yourself enough rest. I mean, they like to do 2, 3, 4 minutes between each handstand routine or between handstand attempts. Um, and I, of course, am not doing that many. Well, I've done 3, so I'm gonna do 4. Which, if you do 4, is less than 2 minutes per attempt, right? But I've already been. Let's see. I started at 7:17, and it's 7:30 now, and I've been talking. So let's do another set. Probably not 2 minutes, so I'm probably not going to last as long here. It's barely been 2 minutes since I stopped, so that's close. Uh, like I said, they've been doing 3 minutes for a lot of this stuff. I really wish I could do these. I got to figure out a way. You can see my house is so cramped. Walls. I have no wall space, is what I mean. It's cramped in space on the walls. I can still tell I'm crooked, and I still feel like I'm upright. It's like my leg feels like I'm gonna fall over, but yeah, I could tell I'm leaning. I'm inward. Here. Oh well. Alright, so I didn't log that. And I only did 28 that time. Definitely get tired. The shorter rests will do that. Okay, let's go on to the next exercise. I should probably do that like every day, all the time. Just to the point where I start getting used to being upside down. I keep pushing it to where I feel like I'm gonna fall, just so that I get comfortable with catching myself and feeling that wobbliness. Maybe eventually I can push it and be more in the right position. I don't know. Just guessing. All right, so this exercise is like 9 exercises. So I think there's 9. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's nine exercises. There's actually 10 exercises if you count the handstand routine. We're doing pull-ups first. This is that weird typewriter pull-up, which I have a hard time doing on because my bar is not long enough. But it's right. I don't know how well I would do a regular typewriter pull-up anyway. But I have typewriter pull-ups and typewriter. Well, typewriter push-ups are called archer push-ups. I can't do archer push-ups right now because my shoulder's been in too much pain. Back and biceps. I am actually for this calisthenics, for the purposes of that, pull-ups are back and bicep. Pull-ups and rows are back and bicep. They're combo exercise. But so this is kind of a full body workout. This is 9 exercises. You're only doing 3, 2, 1. So you do 3 of the first one, 2 of the second one, and 1 of the third one, and then you do a different set. We'll see how good I can go at these. All right, so I got to do 4. Oh no, it's 4-3-2. Sorry, not 3-2-1. I think. Oh no, it is 3-2-1. Okay, never mind. All right, let's go. Typewriter pull up. So you can see how his outside arm goes way out. I know you kind of saw this last time, Crossbow, but ultimately I'll be doing trying to go as far over as I can, so it's really only like this far going out. And I think is he doing the kick here? Yeah, he's doing the kick. I'll try and do that. All right, let's do this. I'm wasting time. I feel like I'm barely moving left and right. A little more to the left because I moved to the right first. But overall, I don't feel like I'm moving that much. That first move feels like I'm barely going anywhere. Oh, that must be last. Okay. I did typewriter pull up, and I did 4, barely. Those first ones are kind of rough. My grip is not great. I need to get some powder or something, that grip powder, because my fingers start to slip, and then they get sweaty, and then they get sweaty, they slip even more. Sometimes it's better without the gloves, sometimes it's not, just depending on how my hands are. How my hands are behaving that day. I keep looking at my watch, but I don't actually have the timer going, so I'm just dependent on this thing. The thing is, when I bought this bar, I thought it was longer, but the thing is, I was trying to set it up so I could drill it the into the hoists, or the, what do you call it, the beams in the ceiling. It's got pretty long lines though, so I don't know. I just need a longer one. I should have, if I'd have thought about it really, if I'd have really thought about it, I should have just said, screw it, I'm buying like a 4-foot, 5-foot bar, something that's just really long, that's just extra. So when I'm on it, I'm guaranteed that I got all the length I need, because I would need it to be at least this long for an archer, right? So I can go back and forth. All right. This is supposed to be a 3-minute break. This is probably about closing in on 3. It's like 2.5, 2 3/4. Forgot what I set my timer at there. Well, I'm above the minimum. The minimum is 3, maximum 8. I'm doing about 4. Yesterday I had to do these also because they're doing the handstand work is no, not yesterday. It was Friday. Sorry. And I got to 5. Actually, I got to 5 a few times, but today my grip is just slipping so much. So in theory, I should be able to do these easily, right? Looks like I only have it set at 2 minutes. Okay. So we're midway through the. Am I even midway? Yeah, maybe I'm not even midway. About a third of the way through through CaliMove's. You can see these two sections here. This one. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't see it. There are. Let's see if I could. Nope. There's no way to show this menu, unfortunately. Uh, anyway, there's like two sections on the schedule here that are just demos of the exercises you're going to be doing in the next section. So really, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 more weeks, and this is week 10, so I'm about halfway. So close to halfway. So anyway, it's what do I think of the advanced CaliMove? I think it's better than the others. It's definitely more challenging because I'm not hitting the max of everything on this. Whereas in the beginner and the intermediate, I can almost always hit the max of everything, with the possible exception of 1 or 2 exercises that were like I was hitting right close, but I couldn't quite get to the max. Here, the maxes are getting higher. They're 8 to 15s, 15 to 25s, 3 to 8s of really difficult things that I just have not gotten to a point where I can do, like the archer pull-ups, or typewriter pull-ups. Um, I can do archer push-ups, hit the full amount, but my shoulder has been really hurting when I do the inside one on this side. So it's been difficult to do. So I've been kind of trying to be. I could do the other push-ups because there's enough takeaway support from the other arm, and not so bad. But all right. That's what have I done? 2. I don't think I moved to the right at all. I just kind of turned my head. I think I did 5, but that was I think the one to the right was a little iffy. I don't know. I almost feel like when I go up, I don't. There is no more movement because it's like I'm up, and then shift is really there's not there's not a lot of movement over there, and it's more to the right, left, but that's because I've already gone a little to the right. But and then I come back to the middle. So yeah, I don't. The gap, I just don't think I have much movement on the right. When you come up in the middle, I feel like there's just not much over there. Bar's just too short. I probably move an inch, possibly 2, so it always feels like very little. Good thing I have a timer because it's hard to discipline myself to wait 2 minutes, I think I would. It's actually supposed to be 3 minutes. And there's a lot of exercises, so I can't really let myself get too far behind here. One of my big problems with all these pull-ups isn't even that the pull-up itself, it's the grip. My left hand grip is just, unless I've got a really, dry, solid grip on it, this hand starts to lose it. Right hand, not so much, but it's my left hand slips enough times that I have to stop. That's why on some of these, you see me briefly put my feet down so I can reposition my hand and then go up again. In theory, I should just do that until I hit 7 or 8, because I can do more a lot of times. It's just the grip starts losing it. Thing is, too, that's only the first of 3 pulling exercises. I do the typewriter, and then I do a regular pull-up, and then I do body rows, which are all pulling. So my wrists are getting good workouts during this, because it's a total of 6 sets. 6 sets with 2-minute breaks after this first part. They're 2 minutes. All right, let's go. I'm stalling. Did I only do 3? Did I only do 3? I think I only did 3. Grip is just losing it, and then I'm stopping too much, so 3. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Oops, I did 4 sets. Okay, that's why that one was so hard. All right, so we got an extra minute after this. I'll be right back. spinny chair. Yeah, I have an office. Oops. I have an office spinny chair. Okay, so what am I doing now? Regular pull-ups. Okay. I've been 33 minutes. Okay, so yeah, let's go do another pull-up. Could tell my break was a little longer there. I felt a little bit better, although I still only did 10, which is not the max. And my weight, oh, by the way, I'm getting fat, man. I haven't weighed 186 in like 6 months. And even then, it was like my max. I don't know that I've ever been over 186, so I've got to work on that. Too many goodies in the house lately. I've been doing too many cookies and cake, and I gotta get back on my discipline, which is to begin with, but without it, I gotta tell myself no sometimes, you know. All right. Such a long wait. We'll get on it. We'll get going here. So I could probably adjust these. Let's say I'm doing rows here while I'm waiting. Let's get this ready. I had this on skin the cat, which I think I still have to do. No, I did skin the cat yesterday. Do I have to do that today? I have legs and push-ups. No, I guess I don't. Maybe that's next time. All right, time's almost up. I can get this. I think I have time to do this still. Get them ready for my rows. Okay, that's really low. I don't think I'm going that low. that's too low. I think I'm supposed to have this. I think I'm supposed to have this on the other side. That's I think this is where it's supposed to be. There we go. Okay. Grip is going. I have to go fast. I'm supposed to go slow down, but my grip is slipping so much. I just say, going to the limit. Those extra 3 pounds are killing me. I'm usually around 183, so pushing myself. So doing 186. Hey, I'm lifting 3 more pounds, and I only do 10 or 11 when I was 183. 3 pounds ain't that much, but feels like a lot. I got it. You know, my goal is 170. It's been that for like 3 years now. The lowest I got, I hit 172 once, but I haven't been sitting. I think sometimes I'll get a few months in a row where I'm in the 178, 177, 179 range. But then I peek back into the 80s, and then I usually sit. My weight's usually 181 to 184, something in that range. But then I have my peaks and my valleys. I go in there. Need a drink. So there's regular pull-ups, and then I got rows, which will be my next one. Oh wait, how many have I done? I think I'm only supposed to be doing. I think I'm only supposed to be doing 2. Yeah. Dang it! If I'd have known, I would have done more. But all right, let's go do the rows. I ain't got time. Inverted rows. Now, when I adjust my rows, hey, psych, Philo, Philo, how you doing, man? Psyched, Philo, Philo, it's like Philo, like Philip. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what Philo is. All right. Let's see how many of these I've got in me after the long rests, or after all the other pull-ups. Ten-ish. $20. So like I say, when I do the measurements, the amount of weight, it says 164. It's based on my weighing 183. So I don't know how many pounds my extra 3 pounds added to that. Philo. So I might add a pound. I can say I did 165. 31, same number. I guess that's something. All right, so now we go on to the chest stuff. Now, I have a real hard time, like I said, with archer push-ups. I may not be able to do them because my right shoulder hurts too much, and I don't like to cause my shoulder pain. Now, sometimes after I've loosened up, the pain, I don't feel the pain anymore. I mean, it's like once I've done a couple, my body goes, oh, I can do these. But then it hurts the next day. But I can do regular push-ups and I can do the dips. I want to try the archer push-ups, but when I tried them last time, it didn't go very well. If I keep my arm far enough back and my neck extended, it's usually not too bad, but it's really not that easy. Sorry, where can I do these at? Where's the best place in camera? Okay, so neither of my 2 spots to do these are in both camera. So, guess I have to move one of these cameras back. I feel like I did pistol squats yesterday. I gotta look at what my yesterday exercises were. I did see they've one thing that's changed with the advanced is they're starting to add 4 day workout for 4 day workout weeks. Um, for the first half of beginner, you only had 2 day workout weeks. But I was combining them because they were really easy, and I was doing like I flew through that first section. I think I got the whole beginner done in like it's supposed to be like almost 4 months, and I did it in like 2.5 or just over two because I was combining a lot of the workouts because they were really short, not very many sets. They were doing 2 days a week, and so I zipped through that first part. Eventually got up to three by the end, but it was still they were pretty easy. So I was combining, and then part two came along, and I started doing. They did 3 day weeks most of the time, but at the end of two, they were doing high reps and high sets, and I mean, our high numbers of sets. That got me up to reps that were up into the 30s and or 30 some sets throughout the workout, and it got really steep. And then trying to figure out where to put myself. All right, so we're gonna try the Archer. Um, this one's starting to go to 4 day workout, 4 day weeks, which is making me have to change my schedule. So I have to do like a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I never work out on Saturdays, so I won't do a Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday thing. Saturdays are a no-go. All right, so I got to figure out. So I want to be here. So this has got to be able to extend out to there. And even if I go in a little bit. So this has got to be my width. This is a pretty wide push up here. It's hard to do these on the ground. I like to do them on the rings. It makes it a lot easier. Plus it's probably better on my shoulder. I don't know. Oh, that right arm. That's not too bad. I'm trying to watch it. Do 6, 7. Then I'll give myself 6. I'm just really nervous about that shoulder. So didn't hurt too bad there. If I could do it without causing myself pain, but it felt really tight. It was like really resisting. So I'm gonna try and be smart on that one. Not overdo it. It's definitely harder than a regular push-up though. I'll give it that. So when I did these on Friday, I only did the one set, and I inverted the three. So I put like regular push-ups first, dip second, and then Archer, because it goes 3, 2, 1. So it allowed me to get the right amount of sets in. I just flipped the exercises. Yes, Archer's harder, so you should do it when you're most fresh. Also doing 3 sets, which is a lot of stress. On the shoulder. uh, I'll stay 3-minute breaks. Now, hopefully, after having done one, it'll get a little easier. Usually, got to wake up the muscles, kind of get them warmed up, I guess, for the exercise. It's a big difference. Like even with legs, like I have to do these pistol squats, which I'm pretty sure I did those yesterday. I feel like I did. Let's see. Nope, I did skin the cat, the handstand routine and the L sit. So it was Friday. It's been a while. So we are right here. Let's see here. I'm going to try. See if I can get this on here. Got about 30 seconds left because my timer's not quite 3 minutes. All right. How come? Oh, weird. This is not showing. It's not showing the whole screen. I must have chopped off too much of it. I don't know why. It's a whole nother exercise in there. There we go. All right. Yeah, just go sideways here. You could tell my right side is definitely sloppier. I feel like my left side is a better push, but it feels sloppy on the right, and I feel like I need to go farther to the right, but I can tell my shoulders saying, I wouldn't do it if I were you. I wouldn't go there. You're lucky I'm doing the 8 I'm doing. Be happy for be happy for sloppy. Okay. That's the dialogue that goes on between my brain and my body. My brain's going, come on, we can do it. My body's going, you didn't say please. So that was 2, right? So I gotta do a third one. It's, I forgot how long my timer was on that, but I think it's Supposed to be 3 minutes. All right. Captain Al 101. Captain Al 101? Who's Captain Al? Hi, Dad. Geez, how old do you think I am? Oh, that's great. Or is this actually one of my? It's actually one of my sons. I don't know. I don't know any of my sons that go by Captain Owl though, so I don't think that's that. Oh man, that hurt. Totally lost track. I think I did 8 or 9. I'm gonna give myself credit for 9 on that one. Oh, well, hey, thanks for joining in. You know, my triceps have been the one thing that have always been pretty well defined. I don't know. Maybe I just don't grow a lot of fat on the back of my arms. I don't know. But they've held up over the years, more so than I think. They've always been. My triceps have always been decently strong. For also, I don't know. I think everybody's got some some muscle group that they're just better at. You know. All right, so I gotta do dips now. So with dips, it's kind of like there's uh, oh well, that's a terrible screen share here. Let's see if I can fix that. I bet you I'm on the wrong network. Yep. Whenever I get on that wrong one, it doesn't work very well. All right, let's try to fix that. So tricep dips, there's a lot of ways to make these challenging. There's one, you can put a weight on. Um, like I wear a weight vest a lot of times. Uh, Two, just sometimes where you put your legs when you're doing the dip can make a big difference because it changes the muscles you're using. I mean, you always got your triceps. You always have your triceps involved. But it's whether or not there's more chest, more core, um, any number of things that are going to change how you do. So one of the goals of the calisthenics is to do a planche, right? Your goal is to do a planche push-up. Um, a planche push-up is like awesome, but I mean just being able to do a, a standard planche or your planche hold um, is the first step, right? Being able to hold yourself. Planche push-up is great, but that's even harder. Um, so there's a couple ways to make this challenging. You could do regular dips, which you just get your feet out in front of you, legs up, whatever, and push down. The other option is to try to keep your knees behind your back, but you're still going for straight. You still want your chest all the way down to your knees to be straight. If you can keep your whole legs straight, even better. But there's a lot more weight when you extend your legs. It's just like doing abs. If you extend your legs doing abs, keeping them up off the ground, they're going to be harder than if you bend your legs. It's the same thing here. But you're doing the weight is on the lower back, lower core area. All right, let's go. So the way he's doing them, he says there's a few ways. There's this way, Then you're bringing your legs back. So when you're doing those, you want to not let your shoulders shrug. You don't want this. You got to try to keep the shoulders down the whole time. But as it gets hard, that can be very hard, very difficult. Oh, yeah, I got to move that camera, don't I? Or both of them are off. Oh no, that one's okay. So yeah, I'll move that one in a second here. All right, so 186, did 15. But sometimes I just want to add weight because sometimes I feel like, yeah, I was aiming for the other exercise. I will have to adjust. Well, yeah, I'll have to adjust it back for push-ups. Or I could just leave it and do push-ups for one camera. Problem with this thing is it's only good for one thing. I have to point it at each different location because it's too close, the different angle. So the last push-up, I have to do one set of the other. I only have one set left of the push-ups anyway. It's just regular push-ups, 15 to 25. Looking at that camera, I bet my head was getting cut off on the other side. It's like getting both cameras in the right place. It's a pain in the butt. All right. I think I only have one more set. I think this is a 2. I think with this, it's supposed to be an explosive up, or push fast up and then slow down, like a 2 count down. Plus, one thing you're never supposed to do with these is don't let your elbows flare out. You want to keep them in kind of close to the body. Flaring out is not good for the shoulders. Probably not good for your elbows either. I don't know. Elbows probably don't care, but shoulders definitely. Those push-ups killed my triceps. All right, we're at 18. I think I did 18. I'm going to give myself credit for 18. All right, regular push-ups. Now you'll see that I have these set up as weighted push-ups because I like to count an amount. Body weight only doesn't tell you how heavy. Because if you put on 50 pounds, you're obviously lifting more weight. If you drop 50 pounds, you're obviously making it lighter. So when you say body weight only, your weights, your presses are going to fluctuate, right? If you do body weight only, and I found it's about 30 pounds. So say you weigh 200 pounds, and then you suddenly you balloon. You're suddenly 260. You're all muscle now. Well, it's only 2/3. I found about 2/3 your weight when you do a ground push-up with your feet on the ground. So you're adding about 40 pounds to your push-ups. Now, if you lose 10, reps during that course, you did lift 40 pounds more. So if you did 25, you're still doing 40 pounds more for 20 sets. You just can't do 25 anymore. Well, if you lose 60 pounds, you're basically taking 40 pounds of pressure off of your arms. So if you gain 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, you're probably not even doing that much weight or as much weight as the other person who dropped to 200. Because adding 40 pounds for 20 uh, is definitely going to be less weight than dropping 40 pounds for 25. So, or 30 even, I bet you. I guess you'd have to do the math. I'm not doing the math. It's what, 260 times, I think this is 520, about 760 pounds for 30 at 40 pounds less. And then you go 40 pounds more, 260. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I did 260 the first time. So, yeah, and I did 260 the first time at 30, so my numbers all messed up. Okay, so never mind. Let's just scratch that whole conversation and go on and do my push-ups. Okay, so these are regular push-ups. These are regular push-ups in the sense that these are calisthenics push-ups. So my goal is to be on my toes. I like to put as much weight on my arms as possible with these and kind of get into that planche push-up, planche position, right? So that's my elbows back, front of arm forward, thumbs pointing forward. This way, like, because the goal is you're going to learn how to do a planche. So when you're, like, if I was going to lift myself right now and do a planche, tuck planche here, I would lift myself up from about here, with my arms being way forward. So that's a goal for the push-up as well, because I'm trying to strengthen up this area that can hold my body weight. So hopefully I'm able to show you. You might not be able to see my feet because they're between these bars, but I should be on the tip of my toes. And you want to go full scapula extension, so that's this part where I kind of round the upper back, not the lower back, trying to keep that straight. Okay, usually I can do 25 pretty easy, but I only got to 18 there, and I'm dying. I can't do it anymore. Oh, I got hard. Of course, I did just do a bunch of dips and a bunch of archer push-ups, which probably burned me out. But oh well, that'll have to be it for now. That's all I got in me, man. Whew. All right, now we do the legs. This is one where I definitely am terrible in the first set because of all the difficult things it does. Gives me a so I got to work on balance, stability, engaging those muscles. I'm typically better by the second or third set, but I only get 3 sets. We'll see how I do here. Now I'm gonna have to adjust the camera again. Can't even see where the camera is. All right, so the trick with pistol squats, by the way, I have to use a bench. I can't do pistol squats. Okay, so look at the video of this guy on the JFit app. That is maybe you can call that a one-legged squat. That is not a pistol squat. Okay, I mean he's starting off like he's gonna do. I mean, this is all he's doing. He's going down to about here, and then he's up and here and up, here and up. That is sorry, man. If you tell people I could do a pistol squat and then you show them that, they're gonna laugh at you. A pistol squat, I can't do a full pistol squat. I'm still kind of like, eh. But I'm getting better. I used to not be, I could barely do what he's doing. Um, and then I was able to do my box there at 24 inches. This here is about 15 inches. Right now I'm moving down. I think my low range is like 14 and a quarter inches. I've been measuring kind of how far these go down, and about this far is like 14 and a half. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, but sometimes I can get a little lower. First set or two, I'm not. But I do like to kind of try to activate my legs. So what I'll do is try to just do like two-legged full squats. Try to keep the back straight and just feel the legs engaged, get the blood used to that motion, the blood pumping through there. Because this is the goal, right? Actually, this is not the goal. This would be the goal. Goal position would have your legs all the way down, and then one leg sticking out, and then you push yourself up. I'm not there, but I'm trying to get there. I've improved, but it's getting harder. It's harder to make progress these days. All right, and these ones are the hardest to focus because you get off balance, and like me, I start laughing at myself because I can't get started. Now I'm holding a 5 pound weight. It does add weight, but that's not the problem here. I hold it for the stability. It makes me keep my hands together, and I'm not doing this bit. All right. We'll start with 8 and go from there. I'm trying not to hit the bench hard. I just want to touch the bench and come back up. Sometimes I'm better. Sometimes I hit it hard. Sometimes I've hit it so hard I knocked myself over because my weight my weight tipped on the angle of the chair and I kind of fell over. Luckily I haven't fallen down completely, but that's I don't think I've done that on camera yet. I cross my fingers. We'll see. All right, so this is a 3-minute rest again. Now, Don't under skylight now. Stay on topic. Let's not go there. I don't want to have to. Don't want to have to block anybody. All right, so 135. I did 8 that time. Uh, people. All right, so I got a 3-minute wait, and we will get on to the second set. Now, hopefully, I can do, like you see on my app here, I'm able to do 12. I've done as much as 15, but I'm kind of going further down on the depth, and that depth is causing me not to do as many. But yeah, I think I could do 12 to 14 if I can get my momentum going here. I think I'm at that range. Let's see. Got 30 seconds. Well, 30 seconds is a 2-minute gap, and I'm supposed to do 3 minutes for this first one. All right, so I got about 30 seconds. I gotta go do another one here. But that said, under Skyline, welcome to the channel. Beyond all that, don't want to tell you you have to go away. Just watch the chit chat. Family friendly channel, sort of. I mean, maybe what's family friendly, you know? But these day and age, who knows? People have different family criteria, I suppose. All right, let's go ahead and do the next set. These first one, getting that first one. Well, I went to 10, but better than 8, right? All right. Whew. All right, so I got, I want to do one more set of those. All right, so that's 2 minutes. How long have I got? 3 minutes. All right, time to move on. Get myself ready for one more set. It's already 8:37. Definitely, this is a long workout. I mean, it is 10 exercises, although it is only what 6, 18, about 22 sets. So I guess I don't know. I guess over an hour is not that bad, I suppose. But it just feels real long. I also started kind of late, but still, I actually started at 7:17. Um, so I am well over an hour, going on 2 hours, and I still have a couple of things to do here. So one of the key elements to doing pistol squats when they're telling you how to do these things, or when he's showing you, is like you'll notice that I still kind of wobble a little bit. You don't want wobble. You want you want your knee. You don't want to be doing this bit because it's not good for the knee, right? You want to have decent control. So it's kind of what I'm working on. So if I find myself getting too out of balance and too wiggly wobbly, I don't want to fall down. So I don't want to be a weebelo. I know not everybody knows what a weebelo is. Look it up. They wiggle. They wiggle and they wobble, but they don't fall down. They wiggle, wobble, but don't fall down. They're little egg-shaped people. Oh, I tell you. There we go. Oh, that was harder than I expected. My focus is just not there, man. What a mess. All right, I think I did 10-ish. Well, a couple of little ifs on there. Iffies. If, kind of iffy. See if I could do this one. Now, you always have the option of putting your foot down, and I have done that a few times. I'm trying to minimize the contact that my foot makes, but it does help with the balance. And you can see I'm hitting the bench a lot harder. I think I only did 9 good ones last time. Captain Al. No. No, now. Come on, people. You're killing me with the off-topicness. uh, uh. All right, so that's 3. That's 3 for the that's 3 for the that thing. I did 10. Okay. I only have 3 more exercises to go. 2 step-ups, 2 step-ups, and one I don't know, what is the last one? Oh, switch lunges, jump lunges. Let's see here. All right, so now I got about, well, it's supposed to be 3 minutes. I technically have another minute, but I have a hard time staying on. All right, got focus. I don't know how many I'll be able to do. Hopefully I could do at least 8. That would be the ultimate goal here. We'll see if I can make it to that point. All right, so has it been in about that time? All right, so 2 more sets. I think my time's up on that. Let's move on to the next. Okay. Feel like I'm getting burned out here. Yeah, I only got 8. I only have 8 in me on that leg. Because the thing is, I'm leaning into the bench, which is probably not good for my hip. So, got to stop doing that. Got to go straight down here. that was that was pretty bad. But, I'm leaning too far forward. I'm totally off. I'm done. I'm done with that. That was so bad. Okay, there you go. My 4th set, all finished. On to the next. Blah. All right, so now I gotta do step ups. Got 2 sets of those to go, and hopefully, uh, okay. All right. All right, time's about up. And it's time for me. Well, I think, are they supposed to be even? Oh no, it's 3 minutes between exercises. That's right, never mind. I'm having some issues with my browser here, but I think my time's about up. So now when I do step ups, hey Estefania, how you doing? Oh, cheap viewers. Oh no. Nope, that's definitely not a valid thing. We'll get rid of that one. Okay, so I only have to do 2 sets of this next thing here. What is... Huh, can't find it. All right. So this one, I will typically do a little lower than this, but I use a board here on my, because this stabilizes my step here. Um, how often? Well, I'm erratic. Uh, Typically once a week, maybe once every other week, sometimes twice a week. I have had streaks where I've done 3 or more times a week, but I'm not consistent. Um, it's because this workout I'm doing, this um, CaliMove, is kind of repetitive. So a lot of the exercises I'm doing on any given day are the same ones I've done in previous workouts. So it's like this is almost the same as the one I streamed last time, I think. So it's not a very, it gets old. So as far as usability goes, so you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt here. So when I change the workouts, or sometimes when it does something significantly different, I will sometimes stream those, like doing the test weeks and stuff. I try not to push off with my back leg there, but long term, oh, another promotion guy. A lot of people in their promos. Uh, but so let me announce this. I don't buy promos ever. Okay, so first of all, I don't have any money. This channel makes this much. So I have no money to be promoting. I'm out of work right now, so I'm trying to find a job. So please, if you're a real person posting promos, most people are just bots and they don't squat. They don't even know that they're sending that to me. But I will block any attempts at selling me anything. So I actually did give one person a chance to do an image for me, just try to see what kind of stuff they come up with, and it was really cheap. I mean, they were willing to offer they're just getting started, blah blah blah, and I thought, all right, go ahead, do me a video, and I'll pay you $50 or whatever it was, or not a video, but a image, and they came back with an image that looked exactly like something I can get off of just Chat GPT. I mean, it was that same style, basic image. It was bleh. I could probably got a better one off ChatGPT with a couple of tries. But so yeah, I was like, yeah, not impressed. Um, and I asked him, I go, can you change it this minor amount, which ChatGPT doesn't do minor changes. You reword it, it'll give you something different. Same style maybe, but it'll be totally different. And she couldn't do that because I think she was using ChatGPT to build it. And I go, what? You can't make any changes at all? She goes, well, excuses. She never. And after a couple of requests to make edits, because that was part of the deal to make some edits, um, she stopped replying to me. So I never had to pay her because she stopped talking to me. Once she knew that her using ChatGPT image maker to make money wasn't going to work, or at least not with me. It was pretty bad. I now see you can't see it on here. On my other stream, Active Mind Gamer, where I do all my other stuff, my not exercising. I have a bunch of images on all my various types. Oh, there is one. Oh, it's just not showing on here. Has I striving to be Superman. Let's see if I can show it on here. I don't know where it is. I'm surprised it's not showing, to be honest. Oh, I guess it's just not on here. That's why. I have it on my TikTok video. I'm not putting any of this on TikTok, but I have a TikTok setup. So if I ever want to, I could. It's just a vertical stream. It's not really just TikTok. It's what do you call it? What do you call it? Phone portrait layout. All right, last one of these, and then I do switch jumps and call it a day. Supposed to go down slow. Sometimes on that last one, I come down kind of fast because you got to keep your center of gravity over your heel, or you will fall because your body's behind your heel. So you got to really kind of be forward. And sometimes on that last one, I lean back, and well, that's all she wrote as far as speed goes. Okay, that's it. Wow, got quite the crowd today. Banana bread, huh? All right, well, that is. Oh no, I don't. I have to do my switch jumps. Oh god, I don't want to do anymore. This is taking too long. I'm ready to call it. Um, Got one more set, but boy, I've been going at this for too long. I did 15 on that one. All right, well, I think that's it for me, man. I've run out of juice for the day. Um, it's taken me, how long? An hour and 40 minutes, and that's not counting the 10 minutes I did before I started. So that's too long. Um, 10 exercises with 3 minutes and 2 minute breaks between everything is makes it take even longer. And then, streaming, chatting, whatever. But hey, guys, I really appreciate everybody coming by and saying hi and saying hello, and even the distracted comments. But I appreciate all the new people. If you do like this content, please follow. I could use all the follows I could get. Um, so I use some of this streaming. I don't make any money off of it, but I am using some of the streaming to market slash advertise my own business, my own thing. Where if you're into collectible miniatures, like if you do D&D minis or Lego minis or Hot Wheels or Warhammer or any of those games that have small miniatures that are less than 3.5 inches tall. Uh, Check out the X Case and the Mage Cage on under Active Minds Games on YouTube and Instagram. See what the videos and pictures. These are expandable, transportable display cases that you can use for those miniatures. We are out of X cases currently, but we do have Mage cages in stock. We have the magnetic inserts, flex iron. Once you see what they are, I hope you'll agree with most people that have seen them and go, wow, those are cool. You're welcome to go to AM Games Direct. That's where I sell the Mage cages and the magnetic inserts and flex iron bases. But also, we're going to have a Kickstarter as soon as we hit 800 followers on our Facebook page, Active Minds Games. Minds with an S in all three cases. Follow us there. Once we have 800 followers, we're going to announce the start date of our Kickstarter to make not only more X cases, clear X cases, but also a bigger unit, and that holds even bigger figures. And yeah, so let us know what you think. And again, please follow, like, if nothing else. That'll help compared to anything else. Till next time, stay fit, stay healthy.